What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another episode. I know y'all been watching BMF. The season is actually over. But, this is just something small, not a nitpick or anything. But I be seeing a lot of people commenting about everything but this one topic that I feel like a lot of people should discuss. Before we even get into that, I like the show. The show is great. The show is great. 50 Cent doing this thing. He has not missed yet. Now we're on Power Book 2. I'm not really too much big of a fan of Power Book 2 like that. But regardless, just in this particular part, Terry, this is Meech's, I believe, younger brother, got shot in the face at the end of episode 1. He then, I believe the next episode, gets up either the day of or the day after he got shot in the face and try to leave and go to his brother. We all know that they're selling dope, drugs, or whatever. He's not supposed to leave. He's not in the condition to leave. Gets up, leave, falls on his damn face. So fast forward to episode 4 or 5. They get the lawyer, which is Snoop Dogg's niece, I believe. They're talking it out, and they're trying to get a settlement. They're trying to reach a settlement. So the settlement was $25,000. They were offering $25,000 because they felt that the doctor messed up on the operation, which come to find out he did. He did mess up on the operation. So they want some money from that. They get questioned by, I guess, the doctor's legal defense. I guess their lawyers. They didn't question Terry about some of the things that he's been doing. They questioned his mother, his father, saying, "Hey, where do y'all work at?" They're not working at these jobs that's able to afford these little classic cars that their sons have. Obviously, their son's getting it through drug money. So they're assuming that Terry's selling dope because, like I said, parents not making enough money for them to live the lavish life that they're showing out that they're living. Lucille and Charles, they're talking it out. Question was, and it's a dilemma. Well, I ain't gonna really say it's a dilemma. They had an ultimatum or whatever. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but the dilemma, we all know what dilemma means. Pretty much, it's hard. You got two hard choices to make, so. But question was, you can get the $25,000, let it go. You're gonna have to swallow your pride because you're not getting that much money. But you're getting $25,000. Your son stays out of jail. He won't get that scope over his head, and y'all can keep on moving. Or you can say, you know what? No, I want to continue to fight it. What she wanted to do, she wanted to continue to fight. She didn't care the situation. She felt that, she knew something was wrong, and it was the doctor. He fucked up on her kid's eye. Now, what I'm saying? They're trying to lowball it. And then they brought up what Terry. Now they brought up what Terry got going on. So it's just kind of like, dude, take this $25,000 and shut the hell up about it, and just take the money, keep it moving, and you and your son is good. You and your son are good. Or continue to fight it, possibly lose the $25,000 and lose your sons in the process because of what they got going on. So Charles was trying to explain that to him and say, man, look, you push a little too hard, that money's gone. You push too hard and that money is gone. He obviously knows, like, hey, look, what I'm saying? I know, man, maybe my son ain't into it, but it's a strong possibility that he probably is. Why would you want to keep pushing when we could just get the $25,000? If we keep pushing, we're not going to get it. Now, I understand, towards the end of the season, we all know what happens. But at the end of the day, let's just be honest. We all didn't know that was going to happen. We didn't know that was going to happen. So we're going to talk about living in the moment. In that moment, in that situation, she almost fucked it up. KB, why are you bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because a lot of women feel they can make the critical, most crucial decisions in a family. I'm not sitting here saying they can't, but there's always a reason why there's one head in the household. I understand Charles wasn't making no money. They was pretty much living check to check. That's understandable. But as a father, he still stands on principles. You know what I'm saying? He's still looking out for his family. Can't get mad at that. Yeah, he's struggling. But I mean, hey, especially look at the time. That's what I believe 80s, 70s or the 80s. So it's just kind of like, you letting the female, he ended up leaving out the house. Like I said, it was all in a nutshell. But you see what could have happened if, let's just say, she did. And plus they had 3 days to accept that offer, which was ultimately end up taken away because they waited too long. I don't even think they waited a full 3 days. It might have been a day, it might have been like a day or two. They ended up having 3 days to accept the $25,000, which ultimately was taken away because they waited too long. And like I said, it was only, I believe it only had been 2 days. But regardless, she wanted to push it. No matter what, she wanted to push it. And it's just like, okay, at the time, that's a bad judgment call. You're gonna lose money and your son. You know what I'm saying? Me as a father, I would just take that money and just get the fuck out of Dodge. We already know your oldest one got them deep into it. Get your money and get the fuck out of damn Dodge. You know what I'm saying? And this Terry money, but the nigga making money. He probably would just end up giving the money away anyway, probably to his father or to his parents. But for that particular situation, it just shows how crucial it is to have a father in the household. It just shows how crucial it is for the father to be the man. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to, like I said, I understand why she felt the way she did. You know what I'm saying? They fucked up my son's eye, and you think $25,000 is going to do something? No, I understand. But in that particular situation, it's not always gonna go in your favor. Never. It's really ever gonna go in your favor. And I know some people gonna say, well, they end up getting the $250,000 towards the end because she went up there and talked to him after he cussed the girl out. Understandable. Yeah, she went up there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I will never sit over here and say a female should not have a say so in the household. I will never say that. I personally feel you should go with your go to your female and ask her for her opinion about some of the decisions that need to be made. Why? Because she can give you, she's your blind eye. She's your blind eye. 2 minds are better than 1. So, like I said, in that situation, she did what she was supposed to do. But like I said, that's an exception. They're an exception to the rule. You know what I'm saying? They're an exception to the rule. Even though it's a little figmented, but there's still an exception to the rule. She's still an exception to the rule. How often do you think somebody can sit over here, be in a drug gang, get shot in the face, fall on the damn ground when they're not supposed to fucking leave, get up, challenge the shit, you know what I'm saying, and then somehow able to still get $250,000 off of that shit, even all while being a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, you're under the scope. You know what I'm saying? That's rare. I'm talking some shit I never heard of. I didn't even know that shit existed until I watched that shit. And it probably don't exist. But regardless, at the end of the day, we're just talking about that. I'm just showing you that women have to know the role in a relationship. Women have to know the role in a relationship. She's fighting, arguing back and forth with Charles, and he's like, man, look, I'm looking out for the family. You know what I'm saying? You're just looking out for your sons. I'm looking out for the family. I don't have just Terry as a kid. I have Terry. I have Meech. I have my daughter. I mean, I know he really don't care much for Meech, but he still has his daughter that he has to worry about. You get where I'm going? So, he has to, he put his foot down. He tried to do the best thing. He tried to do the best he could. But we can all tell that there's not that great of a respect factor between Lucille and him because, the money situation or whatever. But still, as a man, you still gotta respect him because he's doing everything he can. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just something. I ain't trying to nitpick in anything but like that. But I'm just trying to show you the role the role a woman has to play and the role a man has to play. You know, but like I said, you know, when we give her a props, she came back in. She was able to, you know, talk to the lady and say, "Hey, look, I apologize on my son, on my husband's behalf." Da da. You know, and then go on from there. So, you know, look, hey, my top, y'all comment down below in the order. What's your favorite Power verse show? Like we'll go in order. Mine is Power. That's gonna be our gate number 1. Then I believe it's gonna be between Raising Kanan and BMF, and then I would say Power Book 2. Power Book 2 will be last. But second will be between BMF and Power Raising Kanan. Now you got Tommy coming up. Can't wait to watch that shit, boy. But hey man, look, do me a huge favor, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, man. Oh.